Good morning, sunshine. I hope that you are ready to start your day. I hope that you got some good sleep in, had some amazing dreams. This is your daily insight on life and love for November 10th, 2020, also timeless. So whether you're watching it the day after, a week from now, a month from now, years from now, eternities from now, I don't know. This might have some sort of a message for you, but it's general collective. Don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. You can either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own personal reading. I gotta tell you, everything is welcome. Everything's acceptable. I have a Christmas sale going on. It's including all of my, all my tools. So if you have a question about what I do or what my availability is, my email address is below, and find me on any social platform and DM me. I'm working on a website right now, and I'm very excited to have this come all together. So let's see what's going on here. We're kicking this off with regular rider weight. We have some stuff going on. So it looks like you're finally starting to know what support, what community looks like, what faith from other people looks like. I don't think you know how to handle this. I think that whatever direction this is in life, that kind of outreach from a person is off-putting because this hasn't been something that has been normally extended to you. And I get it. You have conditioned yourself to behave in a way that is self-coddling. And, well, we have the Lovers in reverse. This is the rejection from the people that you care about most in life. You're carrying around that wound. Whatever section this is in life, whatever connection this is making, whether it's romantic, family, or business, you've learned how to go something alone. But if you want to be happy, if you want to heal from this, and I think that you do, otherwise, you might not be listening to this, you're going to have a very interesting time learning what healing looks like. Look at this. It's like, your dog has gotten a hold of some chocolate and you're trying to get it out of their mouth. They want it. They know that it tastes good. It's not good for them, which is why you're trying to rip it out. You know that holding on to whatever pain and agony this is in your life is not good. It's not good for you. So Spirit's having it ripped out. And you're just about as cooperative as this lion or the dog that I was making reference to. You asked for healing. You said yes to this a while ago. And here is a big tower moment for you. It's not even showing up in the cards. I could tell you this is a tower moment. So, what do we have going on? From the mini reads that I had done earlier, how do some of them connect to the now? Well, I'm going with this one right now. More regular rider weight. This might be validation for you. Breaking away from something in your life that is tried and true, really wanting to make a big change for yourself. It's you getting that zest for life back. Getting rid of something that's conventional, maybe even safe. I'm not telling you to behave irresponsibly, but what I'm seeing here is you taking a risk and changing a direction in life that's going to get your passion back. In order for you to do that, you have to let something go. What? This could be fear. This could be whatever the security was. The big karmic lesson is knowing that you can let go of something and that you'll be able to swim. This is a very big karmic lesson in being daring and doing something that is good for your soul. It's very interesting. This is a massive change in your life. It may not feel like it right now, but the seed has been planted. And even an oak tree grows from one seed, one little itty bitty seed. Imagine what you're going to do with this. This is really cool. So, I pulled some Wisdom of the Oracle in the mini reads. This is what one of the batches said. I said batches. B-A-T-C-H-E-S. No. Don't go there. We have loyalty. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. 2 owls. Both have their crowns. Both are on a heart. Both are not only on a heart, they're on an egg. This is loyalty, new beginnings, wisdom. It feels like a partial death from something in your life, and you needed that. But also, you're the king or the queen. You are. You're finding out what is of your caliber in this. What is the daring caliber? Again, I will always say this. It doesn't mean that other people or situations are beneath you. It's just not for you. That's okay. Whatever you've been dwelling on or what's been hindering your progress, it doesn't have any substance behind it. I feel like this is a self either rejecting, or it's either that, or it feels like a form of very amazingly awful self-sabotage. But look, you have to let go of the expectation about where this could lead. There's so many options that are in the air right now. You're uncovering so much about your strength and your gifts that you have to let go of how you think that this is going to turn out. There's so many assumptions, none of which are serving you. Let go and let yourself be surprised by life in a very positive way. This also brings about the idea that you might have to let something go, something that seemed so fated. Yeah, it was fated. It absolutely was fated. It put you on a new course to where you're meant to go. The old course it had a dead end. There was just no road for it, especially not for you. You are on a much more broad road, broad horizon. I want you to look towards that horizon. Keep your eye on it. You're going to be on a journey, windy as life could possibly be, but you have been repositioned. Okay. Yeah, all the mini reads are going into this one reading. It blows my mind. I'm going to pull from other decks, but these were from the mini reads, and they all go into the story, it seems. That's wild. That's cool. I like it. So, okay. That's now what we're looking at, Wisdom of the Oracle. I had 2 piles, one of which was for tonight's reading, and then a mini read, and then I had 2 Wisdom of the Oracle, both mini reads. They all are going in this. So, it's time for you to let your soul rest right now. You're finding what feels like it's in alignment for you. And after chasing something and trying to make it work, trying to approach it differently for so long, I think you finally have exhausted the way of making this mess work. You're not repeating a cycle anymore. You're seeing the situation at a higher elevation, and I do feel like you're getting into the flow state. And I also think that you're not going to be chasing something that is so painful for you to grasp. Just because you understand it doesn't mean that it's good for you, doesn't mean that it's healthy. And I think that you're giving it a rest now. And I think that you're letting your soul rest. And I think that you are recuperating to get in alignment with that redirection that you are experiencing. And again, this is greater than you can imagine. I need you to let go of expectations. To give it an expectation on this one particular outcome is such a disservice to you. What else could I possibly say about this? You stopped the chase. It's going to be a very cunning few weeks up ahead, very trickster-like energy, but this is all for the fun for you. I want you to really enjoy it. I really feel like some dormant aspect of you is coming back to life. So this is what we're looking at. I'm going to shuffle all these back into the deck. And let's see what's going on. I don't want to use these anymore. I'm going to shuffle these back in. See where we're being pulled next. And look. Ooh. So the moon's in reverse. The truth will always come up. Whether it's your truth, something you've suppressed from yourself, from anyone for years. I think it actually might be that because of what I was just reading. I think this is your suppression. It can be blocked out memories that are coming to the surface, and you're getting to a point where you'll be able to face it and work your way through it rather than it completely destroying you at the time. I think it was very safe for you to block this memory away and pretend that it wasn't there. This feels like a crazy personal reading. This may not be as detrimental as it's being made out to be, but there is some sort of a hidden aspect of this that has been bottled away. This may be disempowerment. This may be forgotten memories that are just coming up from whatever year of your life to be healed. It could have been just as simple as personal embarrassment too, because God knows that, we've all had those laying there at 3 a.m. just thinking about all the weird things that we have said in life. I know I'm not alone in that one. It becomes like a fun hobby. This is where I think that something that you've suppressed is coming up. Then we have this. Then we have you being, it feels like, I need clarification on it because it feels like shutting down, but I can't really, it doesn't feel right. Yeah, this is definitely something that you've shut down from the past, that you have tucked away so you wouldn't be rejected. This was a survival tactic. It may have been through because of your peers. It may have been through family. It could have been through any section in life, but you suppressed it as a survival tactic. And now I see that in a way you still had lost yourself along this journey. So that's why, hey, this butt ugly past part is coming up right now, because guess what? Suppressing it didn't help. It enabled some sort of situation in your life. It perpetuated some crazy cycle. We're not doing that anymore. I'm going to put it out there, test it, see how it feels. We don't like it, so we're not going to do it. I don't know who needs to hear this tonight. This feels like a crazy personal reading. And I don't mean crazy as in like you're nuts. Just like, wow, this is a little intense. But I also feel like it's because you may be at some sort of breaking point in some section of your life. If this doesn't resonate, I am so sorry. But if it does, I am so sorry. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, because your individual storyline is always going to be a lot more detailed, in-depth, and intense, and it's going to have unique solutions for your situation. But I see that you're shedding the old. This is a lot of grounding energy behind this. You're very guarded and protected, but you're shedding this. You're not going to be at a disservice anymore. You are not going to be disabled in this anymore. It feels like the world is crashing down on you and a lot of things are slamming shut in your face, and that couldn't be further from the truth. It's going right with what we're talking about earlier, redirection. You are in a very tedious time of fated alignment. Every little thing. What? Did I drop something? Celebration and not guarding yourself. When was the last time you were able to do that? Completely let loose, know that you're in a safe environment and that you can have fun, not to forget, but just to celebrate. If you drink, that might be a thing. If you don't drink because you drink too much, that might also be something to be mindful of. I think this is a very celebratory time. Even in this chaos, I think that you're really not holding yourself back, and I think that you're really becoming fearless in this. So, if this is gearing towards a relationship in your life, what is the future for you? Maybe not with this particular person, but what does the future look like for you in relationships? All right, Temperance is in reverse. It feels hasty. Passion. You're going to have an issue with a sense of worthiness because this seems like such a grand gesture from the universe, but it's totally making up for all the work that you just did, and it is reigniting your passion. And if this is love, sexuality, all about it, oh yeah, you're liking exactly what this Ace of Wands is going to offer completely out of nowhere. But again, it's like, is this too good to be true? No, it's not. Not even a little. If we're looking at a family dynamic, now get the idea of romance out of your head, because if it's not that, let's look at family. And as I say that, I cough, so maybe there's some sort of block in communication. All right, howling at the moon. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So, who's the clown in that one? Whatever it is, not your circus, not your monkeys. You are jumping into something new, and you are allowed to rest easy. The anxiety around the family situation is resolving itself. And I think that you're taking a leap in a new direction, and this is going to allow your life to be more peaceful. I'm not telling you to cut off your entire family or any one particular person. Again, your individual storyline is unique for you. What I'm seeing here is you are going in a totally new direction. You're going to allow it to be calm, healed, nurturing, very womb-like. I feel like you're going into a womb-like state, and that this is just going to be something where, okay, it's calm, it's quiet. I can see that light at the end of the tunnel. So, if we're looking at friendships, because those are important. Let's see. Yeah, crap. I started singing again. Sorry. You have to make some very difficult life choices because it doesn't feel like, with somebody in your life, it doesn't feel like there's growth, but I feel like there's a major investment. And this might be somebody who is a soulmate of yours in a platonic way. Or it might be somebody who has seniority in your life, not like they're above you, but they have just been there forever. You have to make some difficult life choices, big changes. And we have the moon that's going, feels like it's approaching new moon energy. Let's see. You're not going to play any sort of manipulative mind games with this. And I think that you're not going to, berate the situation. There's no fight in this. Giving up the ghost. Absolutely. Giving up the ghost. And that feels like you have a choice. Is this relationship worth saving? It feels victorious. Whether or not you choose to walk away from this friendship, it's a major life choice. You're not going to beat around the bush. You're not going to punish anyone. You're not going to be punished. There's no more punishments to be had. And I feel like whatever this changes, it's noteworthy. It's easily seen. And it feels victorious. I love this. All right. So if this is a life situation outside of the concepts of relationships, what is the projected future with it if you stay the course? All of those relationships that we looked at, that is the projected future if you stay the course in what you're doing. So let's look at something outside of relationship. If you stay this course, what is the projected future for this? Getting rid of some sort of tyrant type energy. You're breaking down what feels like personal politics. You're knocking some sort of dictator off their pedestal. I don't think that this is going to be something that's a public event. I think that this is in a life situation outside of these relationships. It feels like it's not going to be something that dominates you anymore. The party's over. And again, God, this is so great. You have major life choices to make, and I see that you're going to choose happiness, fulfillment, celebration, unity, and overall, something that grows with you and that's expanding with you. It has to be something that is soul thriving. I really, really hope that this reading made sense. This has been your daily insight on life and love for November 10th, 2020, also being timeless. So, depending on where you're catching it in life, this could have some sort of a message for you. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, email address below. Find me on any social platform. Stay tuned for my website. And also, I do have the Christmas sale going on. Okay, not Christmas sale. Sorry. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. Super sorry about that. Holiday sale. Holiday sale. I don't care if you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, Yule time, just whatever you celebrate. There's a sale going on. Email me below. And I'll make sure that I make a note of that in the beginning of this. Scratch out Christmas. I'm so sorry. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you have an amazing day. I really look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. Go rock the day.